Alright everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Dungeons. I hope everyone is doing great today. I know that I am, as always. I'm actually recording this one right after the last episode. This will be a couple days later for you guys, but for me, it's right afterwards. Figured I'm already sitting down, we're already recording. Let's just jump into another one and keep the ball rolling. So, for those of you who did tune into the last episode, it was relatively rough. We did go through and completed a anniversary challenge quest, and it was not easy on us. We did pick up a couple of raid captain flags though along the way, which honestly, from our experience thus far, now granted it is not much experience with the raid captains, it's not really worth it. So, and ultimately what ends up happening, quick recap, is you will encounter a raid captain which is just an illager with a banner. They'll have a health bar that pops above this at the top of the screen, much like a boss would. So they have more health than normal, more than a normal illager. You go and you take them out and they drop their banner. Now you do need to pick this up in order to get a good amount of loot at the end of the dungeon. However, the flags do grant negative effects for the remainder of that dungeon. So for example, in our last run through, we picked up a banner that increased our difficulty level. So pretty much it was a lot harder to go through the dungeon, and we actually picked up two of the same which did the same exact thing, where it made it twice as hard. And we also picked up a banner that reduced our overall player damage by 20%, which is again pretty rough. So you know, if you're in a dungeon and you feel like you're getting through relatively easily, probably worthwhile. But for the most part, I'd stay away from them, especially because once you get to the end and you do get to those loot chests, the one that we got last time was just a normal soul bow. Nothing fancy, like it only had 2 enchantments on it, it wasn't a 3-1, and it didn't have anything, it wasn't unique. I don't even think it was rare, it was just a plain old soul bow. So, you know, up to you guys on how you want to do it. I don't think it's super worth it unless you have a pristine opportunity for it. And the Creepy Crypt is not a pristine opportunity for it. It is an extremely long dungeon to get through. So anyways, we're going to head back into the Island Realms today. We are actually going back to the Coral Rise because I want to find the secret location. We did not find it our first time through, so we're going to go back through again and hopefully, fingers crossed, be able to come across it. Now, normally I would make this kind of a shorter episode where we just go and find the secret location and then jump to being at the secret location. But considering this DLC is relatively short as is, I'm just going to try to have this one episode where we go through and we actually try to find that actual location within the Coral Rise area. Now I'm going to skip through the narrative. We already have a two-part episode, two-parter, I should say, that we went through and did the Coral Rise. So if you guys are interested in checking out the narrative or anything in depth around this map, highly recommend going and checking out those 2 parts that were recently posted here on the channel. This one I am going to do a decent amount of skipping through though. We're going to skip the intro there, and I am going to just skip ahead through certain areas that we don't necessarily... Oh, right off the bat, we're already running into stuff. What are these guys? Burning, deflect, and rush on these guys. Now, for those of you who don't know, we've come to the realization that the exploding bow is honestly probably one of the best bows to have for this DLC. The way that the aerodynamics work is that they just kind of float, as you can see there. And when they float, they'll be in mid-air, and then they'll explode, which is awesome because then it does more like of a radius type of damage, a splash damage, you could say. So you don't have to hit your shot every single time, which is pretty cool. Now, we did pick up this new katana at the end of the last episode when we were in the camp. We went to the luxury merchant, and they had this katana, this dark, what is it? Dark katana, which is super cool. Oh, we did get some fisticuffs there. And we do have our bees on us currently. I think I'm going to stick with that for the time being. We'll keep rolling with these guys. We did break them out in the last episode just to help us progress a little bit because we were struggling with some of the enemies that we were encountering there. Now, I do believe we should be able to find it. There are a lot of secrets on this map, so it's extremely hard to kind of judge on exactly, you know, if you're gonna get into an instance where you could find the secret location or not. I know that sometimes there is that case scenario on some of the original Minecraft dungeon maps, but I'm not 100% sure for this one. But we are going to do a decent amount of exploration, decent amount of mob killing. Hopefully we'll get some good loot out of this. And then from there, we will, again, hopefully find that secret location. So guys, with that being said, I'll bring it back once we find something cool. Alright guys, I actually think we found the secret location here. So we started off down here, made our way all the way this way, explored all of this stuff over here, and then we're back on the main path. And as you can see, we've kind of come into this ruins area. We are going to need some oxygen here though, so let me grab some oxygen while I'm explaining this. But we've kind of come into this ancient ruins area. And this is where you're going to want to find it. It kind of divides up into different paths here. And it's going to be off to one side. So it's actually pretty straightforward to understand where you're going here with it. And all we got to do is just hop across like so. And we'll head in here. And then this is going to be a whole new area for us to go through and explore. Which I don't believe we have previously explored. I don't believe we went through this on the first time around. And there goes our iron golem right off the edge there. But there's another way that way too. So we're going to do some looking around in here, because obviously we have not been here before, just to make sure we don't miss anything. That's kind of the biggest thing here. Obviously we could get back over there if we wanted to. We'll get some oxygen there. That would take us over here. Whoa, okay, we got one of these guys. Did not expect that, to be completely honest. And our katana has been doing real good work, I would say. Like really, really good work. So I'm super happy that we picked this up. Now, again, it's not extremely quick. I feel like our scythes were way, 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 way quicker than this. But you know what? At the same time, this thing does a lot of damage. A lot more. Oh, we fell off the edge. A lot more comparatively to our, I should say, to our seeds that we were rocking and rolling with, aka scythes. So let's see what we got going on here. We do have a little turtle just hanging out, just floating around. Get those guys taken out there. And we're going to keep moving on this way. Wow, we do have a lot. We kind of... Oh, actually, no. This is the only way to go. I was going to say, it looked like we had a way to go that way as well, but it is not the case. Our only path forward is this way. Whoa, those actually look really cool. I do not know what those are, but those look sick. We did pick up some more arrows. This katana has really allowed us to not have to use a lot of our arrows, which is really nice because we have been really struggling with arrows recently. It does look like there is a way to get over there and then hop back over this way almost. We definitely can't hit it from where we're currently standing. We're going to have to go up and around to get it. Which is fine. Okay, so we did all that. Let's keep on moving forward here. Get all of these guys taken out. There's actually quite a bit. All right, yeah, so this is going to allow us to jump over to here. Oh, okay. So not enough momentum there, unfortunately. Okay. I did not expect that to happen. So let's try this again. I stand here. There we go. And we oh. It's tricky to judge where you're actually going to be landing. Let's get a little bit of health here. And we'll take out this ground zombie. Okay, there we go. Whoa, okay, I guess not. Why are we struggling so hard with this one? I thought that we were, like, on a good way of getting this. And no, too short. Wow, okay. I'm not really enjoying this mechanic now. I thought it was cool at first, but now we're really having a hard time. Okay, come on. What? Okay, give me a minute here, guys. Alright, we finally got it. Holy smokes. I don't know why that was so difficult to get. But we got it. So, worthwhile, I would say. Let's get a little bit of health regen here. I'm going to take a little bit of sip of coffee because I am still drinking coffee. There we go. Alright, onwards we go. We're fully healthed up. We got plenty of oxygens. Yeah, this katana just... Oh, I really want to do a build off this katana because it's so nice. Thought we fell off the edge there, but we did not, which is awesome. I'm glad that we didn't. Really didn't mean to spawn in our bees right there. Sometimes I just get a little bit key happy with hitting all the different keys that we have for things. Got a huge open area here, though. Get these guys taken out because they're probably the most annoying of the enemies that we run into. We do have a protection ground zombie here. Very interesting. Really don't run into too many of those. We have even more of them. Get him taken out. There we go. Okay, cool. That obviously, we have something that goes somewhere there. A clamshell. Don't know where that would take us. We do need to find some oxygen here, though. I am happy, though, as it gets low, it kind of points you in the right direction. It's like, hey, there's one in this general direction. Head that way to find what you need. Wow, this is a huge place. A huge, massive area for us to explore through here. We do got a fish there. And what dropped over here? A bubble bow. All right. And this just kind of fires us over this direction. Okay, nothing too crazy. I was kind of expecting it to be like a new opportunity for us to find something. But nope, that is not the case scenario. Get these guys taken out. We just hit a ton of buffs when we are hitting enemies with our katana here. Like, it is insane how many buffs we hit along the side. Okay, I don't know where this is gonna take us. I think backwards, right? Oh, nope, forward. Okay, it takes us up here. Which is, there's something up here for us to... Oh no, we can just hop down over into this area. Okay. Which is this area connected? Where's the map? Oh, it is connected. So really, it was one half dozen of the other. We honestly could have walked over here if we really wanted to. So hopefully we're not missing too much stuff. I am trying to, like, full explore to the fullest extent that we can. Because all of the chests down here in the Hidden Depths DLC are pretty much secret chests. So you do want to look at every single corner to see what you can find. We do have, like, a whale rib cage here, or some kind of rib cage, I should say. I shouldn't say whale because we don't really know for sure what it necessarily is. How we do? We're doing relatively well on arrows. It's funny I say that, and we get a bundle right there, which is perfect. And I think this is just gonna dead end down here, or maybe not. Wow, yeah, this thing just keeps going and going and going. That guy got yeeted off into oblivion, which I am perfectly fine with. Anything down here? There are these cool corals. Look at this. You walk through them and they light up, which is really, really unique. I like that a lot. Another cool aesthetic. They always knock it out of the park with the aesthetics on these DLCs. It's just more so the storyline that kind of lacks a little bit. I wish there was a little bit more to it, or like just side quests. Like, as weird as that sounds, like, wouldn't it be cool if there was like side quests? Like, hey, you know, so and so needs this. Go and retrieve it. Or if there were more people in the campsite that you could interact with and give you more quests and things like that. That would be pretty unique to experience. So we do have this. I don't know where it's going to take us. I think it just takes us this way. Yeah, back over this way. We do have a drowned. Get him taken out. We do unfortunately lose our iron golem pretty much every time we do that, because he falls off the side. Alright, we do need some oxygen here. But yeah, wouldn't that be cool? Like, let's have some more village NPCs in the town so that you can get some more quests from them, right? You know, like, hey, like, I need you to go to this place and retrieve this. Like, kind of tie them in with the dailies, right? So the dailies just offer you a way to go through a dungeon and potentially get good loot. But what if you got them, like, gave a little bit of a context to it, right? Give a purpose to be going to this location other than just the potential for good loot, or even just call it out like, hey, if you go to this location, you could get good loot, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm asking too much. And don't get me wrong, I am in no way complaining about the game. This honestly is one of my favorite games, as you guys can see by the amount of episodes that we've put out around it. And we continue to put out around it. But I just wish that the story was a little bit more well-rounded in, again, at least some of these DLCs. So. Alright, we do have a pot here, which would be very useful. Get some more emeralds, because we did use up a whole bunch of our emeralds upgrading stuff. Alright, multi-tiered area here. We could go down, or we can go upwards, and I think upward is our best call for this. Again, I am trying to keep an eye out and search most of the corners for chests. We did pick up a trident, which does fall into your arrows. It is like TNT, so do keep that in mind if you do pick it up. That is where it goes. At first, I thought it was a glitch. I thought it was a weapon that you could actually have, and no, that is not the case. It's not actually a weapon in the sense of that it's going to go into your inventory. It is a additional item that you can tag on to, again, into your arrows, much like the TNT. It is the underwater version of TNT. We are going to need some oxygen here. Let's kind of circle back and get to this little pocket of air, just like so. More arrows I will gladly take. We do need to be cautious that we don't fly off the edges here. And I think I might have just accidentally killed a turtle, which I am not a fan of. I do not like taking out innocent mobs. I do want to try this though. Just gonna... Whee! It doesn't really do much. Alright, I think we can get to that one from here, can we not? Or that's upstairs. Is there one down here that we can hit? No, we're gonna be in a tight spot here in a second if we don't find some oxygen. Yeah, we are going to be in a very tight spot. And here we go. We did get some oxygen. Let's get all these guys placed down. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Thought we were gonna hit that skeleton. Okay. We're healed up. We got some good oxygen. So we should be ready to keep moving down the path here. Bunch of enemies there. More oxygen. Perfect. More air bubbles. My bubbles. My bubbles. Hit the totem of healing down. Again, just to kind of even out our health here. Just to get it into tip-top shape, we do have these underwater plants, which are the same as what was in the jungle DLC, unfortunately. Wish that they might have done something different, but I guess it's no different than what they do with these other mobs. You have the drowned and the drowned skeletons, so I guess it's really no different than those. Alright, let's hit this. Get these guys all taken out. Get our health totem down here. Oh, there must be a lot of guys back there that I'm not seeing in the foreground. There we go. This is like a whole other way for us to loop around here. Okay, I do need to back off a little bit here. Get some more health. Get some oxygen as well. Should hit that guy. It does. Perfect. And I am not being any laissez-faire with our arrows right now. Let's just use them up. Take out as many enemies as we possibly can. Yeah, this thing just does a huge circle around, which is crazy. And then there's lava down there, which is really weird to see in the ocean like that. Yeah, very weird to see that. So, but hey, it is what it is. And we shall keep moving. Get this guy taken out. Get these two guys taken out. A couple more enemies over here. We do have some oxygen. As you can hear, it is letting us know, hey, you're getting low. Make sure you get to a location. And we did. We're good to go. Okay. So where the heck are we at? All right. So we can keep moving forward this way. It does look like we're going to have a challenge of some kind here, maybe. More arrows. Definitely will take the arrows. that guy taken out. Where does this go to? Just over to here. Okay, so it's just a good way to move around if you need to. But really, I mean, I don't see a big use for us to need to do that, so. All right, and that is that. Did a chest spawn in? It did not, so it was just a little attack there. Little blind side attack. Now we kind of knew it was coming, so. We do have another rapid crossbow pickup. That guy has a golden trident. I don't know if there's a difference between them because there's one that had pink. Like that guy right there had a pink one, and then the other guy had a gold one. So I don't know if there really makes that much of a difference. I do need some oxygen here. And we do have another way there. What is that going to do? Like, can we go back in that direction? Is that like the thing? Are there more enemies around here that we need to be taken out? Oh, there's a button. Okay, one button. Get our bees down. It's funny because it was saying it was spawning in. Holy smokes. Okay, we have a drowned necromancer. Shoot off as many arrows as we can. We have 2 drowned necromancers. This is not going to be a fun fight. I was just waiting. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen eventually. And here we are with it happening. These guys are not fun to take out. If we can get out a lot of their additional mobs around here, then it'll be a lot easier. Okay. I hate when we get hit by them, though. You get bumped into the air, and it's just not fun. It's just not fun at all. Okay, get this guy in here. Let's get our bees. Get a little bit of a health potion going. Get in as many arrows as we possibly can. We're just getting demolished right now. This is not good. Not good at all. I really want to get up to that guy, but he's like in a tough spot. Okay, we are in a tight spot. We need to move. We need to get some more health going here. All right, totem up and going. We're good to go. And we got our bees. Probably not the best placement for the bees, but you know, it's fine. Alright. Okay. If we can get at least one of these guys taken out, I'll be very happy with ourselves. Okay, 3. Get our totem going here so we can get some health regen. Alright, I'm getting in close to take him out. He is gone. We only have 1 left to deal with, which I think is not going to be as bad. And we did get that leeching on there. I don't know if you guys saw that pop up there, but it is very good that we got that. We do have our golem and our bees back, so let's take full advantage of these guys. Get our arrows off as many as we possibly can. There goes our golem, unfortunately. And there goes that guy. He was pushed off into oblivion. The gates have fallen, so let's make sure we don't ignore those first, because obviously there was a purpose for them, and I'm guessing the secret location is going to be back behind here. So let's get back here and see what we got going on, because I don't know why they would have us go through all of that trouble. Holy smokes, we took a lot of damage from something, and I really don't know what it was. We do have some chests here, so I guess that's the worthwhile thing here, is just chests. Maybe the secret location will pop up somewhere. We do have these guys, which suck to have to take out, but we'll get them. Just like so. We got a bundle of arrows here, another drowned. And I don't believe we've missed it, so let's just do a full circle around here. And maybe there's another location. There could very well be. This could have been just one of many locations that it could have potentially been in, so. It loops up and around like so. Very interesting. Okay. But still nothing. No, no secret location yet. So, all right. Well, let's head out back on the main way here and see if it pops up. Hopefully this doesn't just drop us back out at the start and that be that. But we'll see here. All right, where did it stick us? It did stick us back out at the start, which is a little bit unfortunate. So, give me a second here, guys. Let's look into what's going on here. All right, guys. So it turns out that that whole entire area that we just went through didn't actually have the secret. So I had to do some digging on it, and unfortunately, it's going to come at the end of this episode. But pretty much it varies. So you're not guaranteed to find the secret location every single time you go through and play through this level. You do want to try to go into this cave system, or this side mob area, or this side dungeon area, I should say, with it looking extremely large, like how this one is, where you can kind of go through. You have like a bigger space up in here. We came up way over here, had a huge space here, and then you work your way all the way down to here, and then you can actually find the secret location. Now, I recommend to do this because you're gonna have to restart it a couple times, bumping it down to a lower level, because it doesn't much matter on what level you are actually on, like what kind of difficulty you're on, because you're not going for gear, you're just going to find the secret location. It took me about 5-6 different tries to actually have this one pop up properly, which is a little bit unfortunate. So just something for you guys to keep in mind, but hopefully you've been entertained up to this point. And we're gonna just get the secret location and kind of call it a day there. So let's get this off of our area here, and you can see an even more clear map here, where we came all the way from up here, have this open area, and then a southern area down here. This is where you're gonna be able to find it. And you are gonna have to do a little bit of jumping here through the clamshells. So let's just get to it. I did find out that if you click on them enough, you can actually get them to work. So something to keep in mind there. We are playing, again, on a very, very low difficulty right now. Just so that we can get through this area. All right, we're going to hop onto this and get ourselves over here. I think this one's going to be the next one that we go on. Jump over to here. We'll hop on this one to get ourselves all the way over to this way, and then this final one here is going to get us over to our secret location, which is perfect. And there we go, we have the mission unlocked, the Radiant Ravine. Now, there's not really much else that you guys need to do here. We could just complete out the mission if you want to. I don't even think you need to complete it out. If you return to camp, I believe the secret mission is still unlocked, and we could actually test this right now. Let's actually just return to camp, because it doesn't much matter, honestly. We've already kind of skimmed through a lot of that level, and we were already on a low difficulty, so I don't think it much matters. We're going to find out right here as the try and true test, so you guys know on your own, do you have to complete the rest of the level to actually get that mission unlocked, that secret mission unlocked. So let's go to the Island Realms here, and it does look like we have it unlocked. So you do not need to complete the mission in order to get it. And look at that. One of the rewards is actually that enchanted grass, which we got at the question mark level, which is actually the secret Mushroom Island level, which is pretty cool. That looks like a very interesting thing there, like a crossbow, like a hammerhead crossbow of sorts. That's going to be interesting to get. But guys, that's going to do it. So unfortunate kind of episode there. It was still really fun. It was really fun to work through the Coral Rise once again. But again, my final thoughts and recommendations, and there's already plenty of videos out there around this. So I'm sure that you guys aren't coming to this one just specifically to find the secret location. But if you are on the hunt for it and you've made it this far into the video, set it at a lower difficulty. Come in here, set it down pretty low, and then speed run through to that side mission area, that side dungeon, and just right off the bat, you'll know if it is the right one. If it's very small and compact, you're not going to find it. If it was like the one that we spent a lot of time going through, you're not going to find it. You want that side section where you can go off. It's not always guaranteed to be in that exact spot, but it's going to be something like that, where you move off to the side, and it could be a very long and winding path, but then have multiple little jump areas in it as well. And it should be pretty noticeable, like how we saw the side, or the secret mission location scroll sitting on the side there, all lit up. That's how you guys should see it too. It should not be difficult for you guys to miss if it is populated within it. If you do get to that point and you don't see it, just restart, go to your camp, and then reboot it again and see if you can get it. But guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below. Better yet, leave a comment. If you are new here, you do want to follow along, definitely hit that subscribe button and bell notification. I'll let you know every single time a new episode is posted here on the channel. I do stream over on Twitch Mondays and Fridays at about 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so if you're interested in catching one of those live streams, link for that is in the description down below, along with the link to the Discord if you feel like joining in the community, or at least keeping up to date on everything that is going on. I do post updates over there, and when we do go live over on Twitch, I also try to post it over on the Discord as well. Link for that, description down below. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me today. I appreciate it so very much, and I will catch you all in the next episode. Take it easy.